What's up, John again, and today I have for you the mini monster HAWGS from HAWGS wheels. So these are a very old downhill wheel that they've been having in the lineup for many years now. This wheel even predates the Biggie Hog, which is pretty cool. So it's an older wheel, but they've kept it for a reason. So to start it off, it's a downhill wheel. It has a glossy finish, which means it's not pre-broken in. That's going to give you a little more grip right out the package. This white one is 80A, and it is 70 millimeters tall with a 57 millimeter contact patch. And it has sharp lips to help you grip those corners. So I'm going to set it up here on my El Peligro at the local downhill runs and stuff. See what the roll speed is like on this wheel, and yeah, and then I'm going to try some pre-drift, see what it's like with skin, see what it's like without skin. I heard once you get these fully broken in, they're going to start thaning really nice. So that's what I'm hoping to see out of this wheel pretty soon. But for right now, let's see how it goes. All right, so I got them set up on my El Peligro with some smokies. I got my little sledgehammer at the top, and we're going to start it off with basically like a straight. You got to turn a little bit, but definitely nothing you have to slide for. And then I'll start sliding them and seeing what the skin feels like. All right, first run, let's see how it goes. So yeah, dusted Dominic, didn't I? All right, so just took that run on the straight, and as you could see, I outran the cameraman because these things actually rolled way faster than I thought they would roll, just because they're only 70 millimeters when most downhill wheels tend to be bigger now. But with the skin and stuff, they rolled really fast. I felt like I was going a decent speed that time compared to, I usually go down on like Yates and stuff. So far these felt a little faster than the Yates. Now I'm gonna go to the corner here and see what it's like to grip it instead of kicking out right now. I'm just gonna go to the speed that I know I can grip it and see how these lips and skin hold up around the corner. So just gripped the corner, and yeah, they were pretty grippy with the skin. I felt like I went around the first one, felt really good, and which made me go a little bit faster the second one. The second one, it did feel like the board could have easily kicked out, but I think because there's still skin on it, it was definitely able to keep gripping. So yeah, the lips feel good. The 80A is a little harder than most downhill wheels are nowadays, so that might be why they might be slidier, but let's see what it's like to pre-drift the corner. All right, so let's see what sliding on the skin feels like and see how long it takes to take all that skin off. Alright, so I brought them here to my local straight that you guys have seen in many videos, and just finished breaking them in with some glove slides and seeing how they feel, because I don't have a lot of corners near me, so I do a lot of my glove slides on this straight anyway. So I was trying to keep lines and get a good hookup and all that out of them, and the skin lasts a long time, and I was able to do that for a very long time. Even once I broke them in completely, they still slid pretty nicely. They don't really slide out, but they're way more slidey than they are with skin. So just know these are a pretty slidey wheel, and they're not going to kill speed extremely fast, but they are going to hook up when you want them to, which is really nice and what you want when you're going down a hill. So yeah, when I broke them in, they felt really good, really on top of the pavement. Didn't have a lot of stopping power, but I was able to hook up every time. And with that 88 durometer, they are going to feel really on top of the pavement. This local straight I'm at is really smooth, so they accelerate pretty fast. I don't know exactly how they're going to work on a really rough road, but on a smooth road, this 88 durometer is really fun. Also, after I broke them in, I was able to do stand-up slides pretty well, even with this grippy race board. The stand-up slides felt really nice and controllable, and I didn't hook up like you'd think you would on a downhill wheel. They felt really nice, so far I really like them. Now I'm going to take them to a few more corners and see how they are with glove slides in a couple more corners, especially front side, because the last corners were backside. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, so that about wraps it up on this review of the ADA Mini Monster Hog. Overall, these wheels are a lot of fun, even at slower speeds, and that's actually what I'd recommend them for, is more like a beginner who's really just trying to get into downhill and sliding and all that, but doesn't want to get something like a cheetah that's really grippy and really unforgiving. These wheels are going to be very forgiving and a lot of fun. So on the last corner I did, I slid a little longer than I wanted to, and that's because these ADAs are pretty slidey and a little harder to hook it up when you want. So if you're going down a really technical road, these might not be the wheel for you. But for beginners, great wheel to start out on downhill with. Or even if you're more experienced and you want a little more fun for your ID wheel, this is it. That's still going to grip corners with that sharp edge. And you could do some stand-ups on it too, which is really fun. So I know a lot of you guys probably got these wheels on your free dive like I did, and don't just throw them out. Great wheels, you're gonna have a lot of fun, and they're good backup wheels if you don't want to ride them right away. They're a great wheel overall, you can't go wrong with it, and if it comes on your board, it comes on your board, and they're gonna skate just the same. They've been in the lineup for many years now, and it's because they're a lot of fun. Alright, so these wheels do thane once you break them in. I did start getting thane out of these wheels, so that's pretty cool. But with that, that means if you hold a lot of 90s, they're probably going to oval or flat spot. I didn't do that with them, but they could easily happen from what I can see. They're not going to be extremely fast, but they're going to be fast, but they're not going to be extremely fast because they don't have a supportive core. So keep that in mind. These are a really old design. That's why they came out with things like the Biggie HAWGS, and then they gave the Biggie HAWGS the KMFSU core, and now they went all the way to cheetahs. These were one of the first downhill wheels that Lanyards came out with, so you got to keep that in mind. But they're also still a lot of fun, and I would definitely recommend them to anybody who gets them, or you want to try them out, you want to try out a nice slidey wheel that's going to hook up when you want them to, with the lip on it, grips a few corners with them. And by the way, the skin is really grippy. They're going to be very grippy with the skin on, and you will be able to hold lines while the skin is on, and I did notice they lasted a long time. So that's going to be a really good plus. So these are the ADA. Comment down below if you want to see me with the 78A version of this wheel or the 76mm version of this wheel. Announcement, I am officially on the Lanyards team now, and that's mostly because of you guys. So thanks again for all the support, and we're almost to 1K now too. So a lot of things coming, and I'm really stoked right now, and see you guys next time.